Hey guys, welcome to your coverage of the February tag round, Lagoon Valley, located at Pina Adobe Park, Vacaville, California. Here's the president right here, Jordan Mariano, with a few words before the round.
And it goes out past 10, 11. Goes past 10 and 11.
Question: what if your disc goes all the way down in there? Just floats.
Come on, bro.
Play where you think it crossed. No, it's not OB. Just casual this today. 2 meter rule, always in effect. DOF, you should know that. Paved roads are OB. Gravel roads are no.
Here's our competitors for the round. Good show of sportsmanship. Hole 1, 342 feet. Pretty straight on. Coverage to the right with the trees. Here goes Dandridge throwing a shrike.
That's not your ugly bag.
Good pull from Dandridge. There you have it. Rated 936, Napa, California.
Just shy of 500.
Barely.
Good pull from Chris. I zigged when I should have zagged on the camera work right there. My apologies. Did turn over a bit right side of the pin. So Chris Basueno, rated 942, Concord, California. Good rip up side from Doff. Hyzering back in nicely. Michael Dauphiné, rating 934 to Woodland, California. MVP from head to toe. And the lefty on the card. Spiking one in there nicely.
4 on 8, too bad.
Dale Dennett, rated 948 from Napa, California. Dale's at the #1 tag in the Napa Club. Dandridge with his birdie here, going for a birdie. Smooth touch right underneath the basket. Dale lined up a straddle jump here on one. A little short, not a bad bid. Chris with a good look right here to start things off. And a little donk. Ooh, dropping that eye on the work in the first hole. That's how you want to start the round right there. The rest of these guys, tap ins for par, pretty routine. So after hole 1, Doff taking the 1-stroke lead. Hole 2, 267 feet. Water on the right. Traditional line is a spike hyzer around the trees. There's also a forehand route up the left side, or turnover shot, whatever pleases you. Doff taking the big spike right here. And you got that photon up there. Dandridge lined up the same line. It's T-Bird. Nice smooth pull. Get around those trees.
All you can hope for. Yeah.
Popular line. Chris ripping an SD up there around the trees as well. Hoping to glide up the hill a little bit. And that'll play. Dale's going to show everybody how the left-hand line is done. Pulling out a Firebird.
Lefty hole.
Good snap on that, right around those trees. And that's pure. Dandridge with the jump for Bird. Good run from Dandridge. Nice glide with that ABR, gave it a run. Chris putts with Wardens. Lining one up for Bird right here. A little early on it. It's off for 2 in a row. And a little chain tickle. Dale dropping bird, great shot. The rest of these guys should be tapping in their pars here. So after hole 2, Doff and Dale at the top at 1 down, Dandridge and Chris, so net even. Hole 3, 306 feet, baskets down on the right, water right behind it to the right as well. So Dale's going to try to shoot the gap here on the lefty line. Pretty tough lines, low. He clips an early tree. There was work cut out for him on this one. Doff lining up his trusty forehand with the resistor here. Solid pull right there. I'll get him down there for a look. Chris taking a more traditional hyzer line.
Stick around.
I'll put him down there. Andrew's a little flick forehand approach here. I'll shoot that gap as well, and he too hit an early tree. Dale is trying to maneuver to this hole now, trying to save a par at this point. Get around that. Oh, good thing it came down at least. But Dale will have an outside look at par at this point. Danger of the classic rock, trying to lay it down there, save himself a par. Looking pretty good. Ooh, big dandy, sticking in a bird, showing you there's more than one way to get the bird on that hole. Good job. Chris dropping down to a knee. Good little spin put there with his Warden, and gave it a pretty good shot. He'll be down there for a par. Dale trying to save a par. Looks good. Oh, a little bit high. Kicked it straight down. He will be taking a bogey, unfortunately, but that was a good run. There's Doss' forehand, got him down in this tree. A little low. I'll also be there for a par.
Try to save that par.
Doss and Chris taking pars in that hole. Dandridge with a great birdie. Dale with the lone bogey. After hole 3, we got Dale and Chris at even, and Doff and Dandridge in the top at 1 down. Hole 4, birdie's hole. 234 feet, but water's right behind the hole, about 6 feet. Pretty treacherous. Dandridge lined up a thumber here with a Firebird.
Should be safe.
Yeah.
Good safe shot out there. He'll have a look at birdie.
I'm bobbed that bogey. I forgot how slow it turns.
Doff liked that line so much, he's going to go ahead and follow it too. Looking for a skip.
Oof.
Not going to get a skip.
There's that skip.
Chris was a felon, trying to spike one in there up the right. Pulled it out hard right and needs to get back over and get down, and that's going to be wet. He'll be taking a drop. Dale pulling out a metal flake gator. Spike went down there in a lefty line. Needs to push a little bit. It's safe. He'll have a decision to make if he wants to run that or not with that water.
Safe.
Doff made his mind up. He will be running this putt. Good bid by Doff. It did stay dry, so Doff will be taking a par there. Dale running it as well, and he hit the bottom of the cage, so he'll be right there too. Andrew with a good look at bird right here. And a little tug right around the chain. So after his drop, this is Chris to save a par. Cans it. Good save, sir.
People taking off their clothes in the background.
No? Hey, your boy Julius.
There's our president, Jordan, looking for that felon in there. No luck though. After hole 4, Dandridge and Doff at 1 down, Chris and Dale at even. Hole 5, 258 feet, water on the right, pins tucked over there as well. Dandridge of the Ledgestone Tracker Thumber, my Thumber disc of choice as well. Down there on the left side, I'll have an outside look at birdie. Nothing wrong with that. Doff with the resistor, forehand here.
Oh yeah.
Good pull by Doff on a great line. And it's stuck. So we'll have a good look at bird as well. Chris taking the wraith up the right side here. Good rip. Ballsy line from Chris, but he threw it confidently. And that was a run right there. That'll be up there for a bird. There with a champion eagle here. Little Spike Heiser. Good pull. Line's looking pretty good right there. Ooh! Drilled it. Probably a little too pure. Eagle did not want to stay in the nest. Look at it in slow-mo. Great shot by Dale. Look at that. Dead center. Unfortunate. Great shot though, sir. Andrew trying to get that birdie after that little thumber shot. Good bid. Chris, after the casual water drop, line up a straddle here. Sliding around. It was pretty wet out there that day. Good bird. Off with a great forehand up there. Not gonna be happy with that. Another chain tickler.
But it kind of flipped up on me and kept going right at it.
He's taking an unfortunate par right there. Andrew's taking a par, and Dale with the drop-in bird after the ace run. After hole 5, everybody's sitting at 1 down. Hole 6, straight over water, 270 feet. See all those construction signs because there's a beaver out there and burrowing tunnels everywhere and the ground's collapsing. A little sketchy. Chris with a nice rip with his beefy T-bird. And that's right there for a good look at bird.
Used to turkeys, it's okay.
Dale figures that Champ Eagle is nice and hot from the last hole. Give it another rip. Smart man. That's there. Solid shot. We have Dandridge lined up his trusty turn here. Heiser out there, a little high, needs to push a little bit. And unfortunately it does skip into the water. Doff pulling out his servo. Nice rip. Needs to get over a little bit.
That's what I usually do.
A little skip. We'll have a look at bird. Dandridge with the golden retriever coming in clutch. So after his drop, we're looking at a par save here. And Dandridge will be taking a bogey on this hole. Doff trying to get this birdie in there. A little bit off. Doff's a little off today on his putting. Throwing at this really well, though. Hopefully he'll get it straightened out. Dale's another birdie. He seems to be warming up.
Shot Dale.
Which is a nice birdie as well. Doff taking a par. After hole 6, Chris and Dale at 2 down, Doff at 1 down, and Dandridge at even. Hole 7 along the road, 288 feet. Chris ripping his T-bird down there, looking for a skip, not going to get it. Dale said, I'm just going to stick with that Champ Eagle the rest of the round. Smart man.
Good shot.
Great shot in there. Stuck it right by it. Dolph going for the road skip. Looking to come back. Getting nice big flare to the left. Dandridge pulling up the data list for this one. Nice smooth throw up there. Pushing forward. Nice skip. I think he'll like that
I
one.
was like, don't come back to the veggie.
We got Chris for bird. Another donker. We got Doff trying to get this straightened out right here. Another birdie look. A little high. At the bottom of the basket now. Good bird. Andrew's right there. Good comeback after that last hole. And that eagle doing work for Dale. Stick that wizard right in there. It's a little turkey for Dale. On a roll. After hole 7, Dale is going to 3 down. Chris and Doff at 2. And Dandridge back in the red numbers at 1. Hole 8 in the rocks. 267 feet. A little bit of a low ceiling up that hill. Dale throwing a claymore. Hoping to get a little sneaky up there. And pretty solid shot. Doff going with his volt. And that's pure. That's the line right there. Dandridge with his new disc at Archer. We're talking a lot about it. Let's see it fly.
Push.
Gonna miss that. A little bit short. We'll have an outside look at birdie.
Untreacherous times.
Chris nodding to the gallery, acknowledging his fans. I believe he's ripping a TL right here up the right. Needs to get a little bit sneaky through that.
Yeah, skip across.
I believe it did. Dandridge with a little flex zone, forehand touch approach right here. That's on the money. Caged it. Straight up.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Dale lining that wizard up. Little straddle jumper. Dale cashing it in. So he's rolling now. 4 in a row. Good job, Dale. Chris ended up pretty clean up there with that shot through all the stuff. Let's look at bird. And count it. There you go, Doff. Dead center with the ion. I think he's back on track. And Dandridge with the sole par on that hole. So after 8, got Dale at 4 down, Doff and Chris at 3 down, and Dandridge at 1 down. Hole 9, 249 feet. Tucked alongside the road. Tree blocking it. Dale, why not? Throw that eagle out there again. Around everything. A little deep, but we'll have a clean look at bird from there. Doff with the fireball, and he's going to go ahead and challenge the OB a little bit here and spike one in there. A little skip and a roll. We'll have a good look at bird. Chris with the fresh fell in after his other one went into the lagoon and unfortunately was not found. But I think he's going to like this one a little bit better. That's under the basket. Got Dandridge with a gummy glow T-bird. Nice clean line. Get underneath it. Right there. Good shot, Danny. They'll line up that wizard. Oh, a little bit high. Dale's all over it though. That would have been for 5 in a row. Off for his turkey. A little bit nose down. He'll be taking a par as well. Andrews ended up real good right there. Converting the birdie. Chris, captain birdie. So that's all we have for now after 9. Let's look at the standings. Dale at 4 down, Chris at 4 down, Doff at 3 down, Dandridge at 2 down. Part 2 coming out soon. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.